Finesse2Tymes must think the rest of the world is dumb. Y'all remember this?
Finesse2Tymes, say something, man. Let's do it. What's poppin' in this lights off, turn the lights off, turn this shit on.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early. If you switch your payroll over with Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, and the build card and more. It handles everything in one app. I actually like that myself, which is why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your own account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter information, order your card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful and tight sometimes, it's definitely worth checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Well, let's understand something. There was a judgment on 4/2/2026. Why do you know that, Nash? And Nash, you saying that means what exactly? Well, I want to show y'all something that proves that Finesse2Tymes is lying to y'all before we play his lying ass video. Watch this. This is the freaking paper that y'all seen floating across the internet on everybody's Instagrams and all that because they took it from Finesse brother, right? Okay. Well, this is what it actually looks like. The actual real one. So it says in the Circuit Court of Madison County, Alabama, Privet Eldrick, plaintiff, versus Ricky Hampton, Shonda Davis, One Stop Agency, LLC, ordered. This action came on the motion of the plaintiff for a default judgment pursuant to Rule 55B2 of the Alabama Rules of Civil Procedure, and the defendant having been duly served with the summons and complaint, and not being an infant, an unrepresented incompetent person, and having failed to plead or otherwise defend, it is ordered, adjudged, and decreed that the plaintiff shall have and recover from the defendant, Ricky Hampton, the sum of $193,500, and from the defendants, One Stop Agency, LLC, and Shonda Davis, the sum of $25,000, plus the cost of the hearing action, all for which execution may issue. Post-judgment interest shall accrue at the rate of 7.5%. Done this second day of April 2026. Allison S. Austin, Circuit Judge. But Finesse is saying all of that is fake. No, he not, Nash. Yeah, he is.
Roll it. Finna get up out of this couple hours, man. Hey, if you trying to get any features in the video, whatever, promo, whatever, I'm gonna pull up on you before I roll. But hey, the internet is for entertainment. A motherfucker will literally make something up to go viral. It'll go viral. And then when it comes out that it's fake, it being fake won't go viral. I ain't been serving no lawsuit, y'all. Dude, what's even more real don't give a fuck about people seeing my struggles, my downfalls, what I go through. I ain't be other rap niggas that got pride. Oh, I can't look like this, or I don't want them to see me like this. And I ain't them niggas. I ain't them. If I had a lawsuit, if I got lawsuits, I ain't gonna lie, I got about 3 of them on the floor. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know nothing about that one though. I ain't never been served no lawsuit for the one they talking about, you know what I'm saying? But what's even more, my whole moral to this video is how many people laughing. I'm trying to understand what's so funny about a black man going through it. I understand the internet is a funny place, is an entertaining place. But at some point, man, this shit ain't funny. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to put you on game that every thing ain't funny. Quit playing all the time. And I'm gonna keep on going, cause get what I grew to understand. The same thing that make you laugh, it make you cry.
Y'all know how sometimes y'all want more proof than whatever the hell? Well, spare me about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I will give you definitive proof from the beginning to the end. Y'all just heard Finesse2Tymes get on Instagram and say the lawsuit is fake. He ain't say it's exaggerated. He ain't say it's misunderstood. Fake. That's a strong-ass statement. And since we kind of took one L last week that a lot of people want to push a lot of videos on, we're going to go ahead and bury that because that's a strong-ass statement. And y'all know I'm the hood lawyer. Because if what he's saying is true, then somebody would have had to create an entire fake court case, a fake docket history, fake court actions, fake filing dates, fake judgment amounts, and a fake court order that all somehow match each other. And that's where things start getting real complicated here. Because what I'm showing y'all right now is actually court documents. So as these screenshots keep rolling and keep on going back and forth, let me tell y'all what y'all actually see it. The same case number that appears over and over again. The same parties appear over and over again. The same court appears over and over again. And more importantly, the same outcome appears over and over again. Now here's what grabbed my attention. These are not just screenshots of a judgment. Nah, they're screenshots showing what appears to be the path of what led to the judgment. In other words, you're not seeing the ending. You're seeing the story. The whole entire shit. So, Finesse, how can you get your ass on here and lie? But I know why you lying, because you still scamming. See, the entries made throughout the life of the case, and eventually you're going to reach the same shit we all reached. Meaning, Finesse, I know you watching this shit. Hold on. Let me do my best Finesse2Tymes voice. According to these court documents, a default judgment was entered on April 2nd, 2026. Now, let's stop right there because some people hear the words default judgment and don't know what that means. Finesse, let me help you out because I try to help you out with your contract. You didn't want to listen to the contract. You want to argue with sugar. A default judgment doesn't mean a jury sat down and decided who they like more. It generally means the court determined the case could move forward without the normal back and forth fight that people expect from a lawsuit. And according to what these documents are showing y'all here, that's exactly what the hell happened. Then it came to money. So that's a total of $218,500 before the court costs and interest are added. Damn, Finesse, 2 of them. See, there's always a 3-strike, you're out type of thing. We've had our oldest pastime of sport that we can remember as far as profiting and people wanted to be as in baseball. So the fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times, that type of thing. So remember, Finesse2Tymes has a lawsuit going on in Decatur, Georgia. I know the person who put the lawsuit on him from being shot in some more shit. But also, Finesse, you're known for scamming. We have your mother on camera going through clubs with black trash bags taking money. So that's 2 times, right? So I can let you go with the 1 lawsuit and your mama doing all that. But then when you start reusing and reselling verses and all that shit, that's what had me going, warning, warning, danger, danger. And that's what it is, bro. Finesse, you're a liar. Flat out. Finesse, you didn't tell the truth. Flat out. Just because you ignore court summons doesn't mean court doesn't go on. I just want you to know that. As somebody who has a nice ass little $50-something thousand lawsuit going on right now against somebody, it don't matter about certain shit that you're doing. It matters about the people that you screwed over. So all that hustling and all that shit, bro, they finna go after your accounts pretty soon. And after that, it's gonna be a WRAP. You scammed. And when you were on top of the world, you thought of doing some shit that I think you probably seen Akon do. I think that's where the idea came from. You and your brother slight weight look alike, so I believe that's what you tried to do. That's my belief. Can I prove it? No. Do I believe it? Hell yeah. Now, what you should have said, but it would have been destroyed immediately, was, man, he was doing stuff behind my back. I ain't know. You should have pulled a Boosie. But you couldn't. Why? Because you promoted the shows, which means you had wherewithal. You had knowledge. You accepted payment. You not only accepted that payment, you got paid the rest while you were there. But it wasn't you, it was your brother. Y'all were running a scam, and I think y'all were getting away with the scam, which means it's possible that a civil lawsuit could occur based on that. Because had it not been for those doggone videos, we don't know if that would have happened or not. See, people got pissed off, but you took your $50,000 and thought, F them, they can make it another day. And that's where that civil justice system come in and spank, spank, spank. But y'all, let me know your thoughts on this one. Because if he don't pay, interest starts to go on up, go on up, go on up, and it's going to screw him over. So y'all let me know your thoughts on this one. Click right here, though, to see how Dame Dash fired back at Jay-Z, but I don't know if it landed. What do y'all think? Click right here. Let me know your thoughts on that one, and click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one.